So I'm here in West Vancouver and I'm gonna take you on a tour of this gorgeous brand new home here. Let's have a look. So here we are in this gorgeous foyer and we have these beautiful, really thick, solid door. You'll notice that it is a large one-piece solid wood that has this beautiful textured handle here, and it is this textured gold and lots of light coming in as well. So as we step in here, you'll notice that it's nice and bright. So there is a skylight above us that also follows through the rest of the home. For easy access, the door here will be the garage. So it's a double garage. And then just beyond to my right will be the front closet, but I will show you that later. So let's take a look at this beautiful home. Follow me. So as we come down, we have about 3 steps and has beautiful heated polished concrete throughout this entire home, making a very beautiful touch and feel to it, and extremely high ceilings, bringing lots of natural light and very airy. So this home is definitely an open concept. You'll notice that we have the kind of like the eating area or perhaps the dining, but then as it filters off through, we have different areas. So we have more of a formal living area, which follow me, I will take you over. So nice big windows on the side. We have the stairs that come down, and then again, we have this beautiful art style glass for the railing. And if you come over here, so this space is great. This one is set up for your living room, or maybe you're entertaining, or your piano station here. And then it also has this beautiful textured wall art throughout the entire home as well. But let me take you on to the kitchen area. Welcome to this gourmet kitchen, and I'm going to take you in detail about the kitchen. But before I do, I'm going to let you know that this home actually was designed by the famous interior designer, the Kalu Interior team, and they are a finalist right now for some nominees for their home that they've done and their work in this home. So very exciting, and here are their nominees for their finalists. They've also actually reached many other awards as well. So let's start with the kitchen. So I love a great kitchen. What I love about this kitchen is all the natural light and this gorgeous decked-in countertop. So it goes throughout the entire home, onto the island and onto here. And this home has a lot of hidden features. I'm gonna show you one, which is great. So if you press down right, voila! There we go. So we have an outlet so you can plug in your iPhones or anything else that you want to have, and then you press it back down and then it hides it. So a very cool feature as well. And with this large, it's kind of like a attached breakfast island, there are other outlets on the other side, and keeping it with the stools, so you can put anywhere between 4 to 5 different stools, making it very livable, open concept if you're having dining, entertaining in the living, in the table, and throughout the rest. But this home, tons and tons of cabinets and drawers. As you can see, lots of drawer space, very well organized, and nice solid pieces of wood in all of the drawers and cabinets and cupboards. And then check out this. And this home in the kitchen has a lot of rose gold, has a beautiful artistic touch and feel to it. And then all these organizers as well in the drawers. And coming over about some more, this is a bocce outlet. So to do this is very crazy. It's very hard to do. It's very detailed. Most homes don't have this, so this is a very unique detail piece because it's so hard to do. So we'll have the bocce outlets on the side of your island. Now moving along onto this side, we'll have a mixture of, we have some smooth pieces for your hardware, as well as one is called a knurled. So knurled is like just like the tool, it's a textured handle here, and throughout the home we'll find this in various areas. But if I pull this out, this would be your garbage and your recycling, and then you can just push it back in. Oops. And then we have the undermount. This is the sill granite. So this is a scratch and stain resistant sink. So which is really great, especially when you're like cleaning your dishes, or if you drop a knife in there, you won't have those scratches. But again, let's talk about detail. So I don't know if you can tell by the video, but this is actually ombre. So it's a nickel color on this part, and then it comes down into a rose gold, and look at that. Automatic, swipe in, swipe out. It's perfect, especially when you're cutting raw meat and you got chicken goo all over yourself. Just swipe in, wash your hands, and voila, swipe out. Lots of natural light. I love this piece because, you know, if you have children or family, you can see them in the backyard. When you're here, you're cutting up your vegetables or making your food, and you can see everybody if you're entertaining as well. So moving along. So again, lots and lots of cabinet space. This is actually a dual dishwasher. So it's the famous Fischl and Paykel, which is the top and the bottom. So I'll close that there. Now, coming on over to the island onto this side. So all the appliances here are Jenn-Air. So fabulous appliances, sturdy, strong, reliable. We have a 6-burner gas cooktop, excellent for cooking. And you'll notice that it is sort of in the center of the island in the kitchen, but that's why they have this extra sturdy hood fan above us. And then again, to match the rest of the counter space in the island with the Decton, they've also added it up top as well. So lots of, very good. So if you're deep frying or if you're making something, that hood fan will suck everything up so you won't have any smell throughout the home. And then again, a great feature. Most homes don't have this, and that's why I love this home. It has 2 large fridges. That's right. We got 2 on either side. We have 2 ovens and then 2 massive refrigerators. Again, with the beautiful features here, the textured. And there we are. And it have black in the inside of both fridges. And look at how detailed it is. They're very organized here. And lots of space for all different knickknacks. And then again, we have the wall ovens, the Jenn-Air, nice slick black in the inside. Perfect if you're gonna roast meat, have a turkey in one of them, maybe potatoes or Yorkshire puddings. I like all that, especially when it's festive. This home is really good for a festive place. And lots of different cabinets as well. But let's open up this fridge. Let's see what they got on this side. Oh, I see. Again, nice and detailed. Lots of room. And then on both other sides of the refrigerators as well, they do have the deep freezers as well. So it's set up kind of very unique. So they've added an extra island all the way to, so this would be like maybe your family eating area. You can sit at the bar, you can sit at the table. I like this idea because, you know, you're cooking around, your family can sit here, or you can sit on the couch. And also if you're hosting parties, you know, you have different areas if you want to put your foods and your beverages. So it really makes for a really nice entertainment home. Now, favorite feature, I guess, of most kitchens, the wine area. So we have 2 temperatured beverage, I call them the wine fridges. So here's one. This one's perfect. So temperatured again for your whites and some of your reds, and as well as if you want to put something else, maybe some sodas or pops or some sparkling water. Again, the Decton comes on both sides. And then throughout the entire kitchen, you do have this beautiful lacquer matte self-finishing throughout. And then again, you have another refrigerator as well, if you want to put maybe some of your other cold beverages as well. And this is the gorgeous fridge, the kitchen. But I'm gonna show you one more thing about this kitchen. It's gonna be the spice kitchen. So I'm going to show you here the spice kitchen or the wok kitchen, however you want to call it. I like to call it the double kitchen, the mini kitchen. So behind me here, let's have a look. So it does have a door. So we have a pocket sliding door. So if you wanted to block it off, you certainly can. Again, more cabinet space. I'm going to open these suckers up. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, nice and organized. You have these great drawers. You know, one thing I like about drawers, instead of like just the shelves, is that like when you have big items or you have canned foods, like to get through everything, it's really difficult. But when you have the pull-out drawer, easy. Then you can just pick it, push it back, easy peasy. A hot water. So it does have a safety feature on it. So if you're looking for like for a tea or maybe some instant coffee or just some hot water in general, we'll just press it down and push it back. And then that will be the hot water. And then we just let go there. But it also does have a filtered cold water as well, and you don't need to push it. And then you have it here. Again, we have the ombre style faucet. It's great. Sometimes people, they go a little bit different when they have the second kitchen. Maybe they don't use the same appliances or they don't use the same faucets and fixtures. But this home, again, very detailed, so it follows through the rest of the kitchen, so it goes as one. So I thought that was really neat. Even the inside of the sink, this silk granite, again, scratch, stain resistant, and does have a carburetor as well. Moving on to the side, 5-burner gas cooktop. Again, gas. Why do they call us a wok kitchen, spice kitchen? Because we're making spring rolls, we're making wontons, we're cooking, we're frying, we're making something, and we don't want the rest of the home to smell it. So that's what's really good about these other kitchens. So gas, again, I love cooking with gas, nice and hot, especially when I'm making my own like spring rolls. I mean, I deep fry a lot, so that's why I love gas. And then again, excellent hood fan here. And then the cabinets that flow throughout as well. And lots of cabinet and drawer space here, as you can see. I like this feature. Another great feature I love about this is their microwave. So a lot of homes, you have your typical microwave where you hit the button and you open the door. This one is a drawer microwave oven, so a lot more expensive than a regular microwave. All you do is press it, which is great, so you don't have to open. So you can grab your dishes, put it in, put it out, and then hit close. And there you go. You will also notice before I leave, it does have undermount lighting as well. Lots of cabinet space, and then the undermount if you're going to put some other features as well. Let's go check out the rest of the home. So here we are, open concept at the family area, nice and spacious, but look at all this window space. Oversized sliding doors. So if you want that indoor outdoor feel, this is the spot that you're going to want to do it. I love it. It's great. Behind me is their TV. Although it looks like art, it's the TV. And then more cabinet space under and some shelving and some great pot lighting around me. You will notice it does have another sliding door onto the side of the home. So you can also, if you didn't want to use the oversized slider, you can use the side slider on this side. And then the gas large linear style fireplace, and it has some beautiful detail with the glass stone as well. But I'm going to take you onto another room. And here we go. Look at these double doors. So this room could be set up maybe like a secondary primary, maybe a games room, or an office space, how this one is set up here. So nice and large, spacious. We have cabinets behind me here, probably for all the paperwork and work stuff, more cabinets beside. And then it also has another sliding door coming onto the side, and this one has a side fenced off as well. So if you have a dog or if you want to do something, it's fenced off. And then it also has its own other fabulous bathroom. So fabulous, stunning bathroom again, detail. We have the quartz, we have the brass chrome, we have the details, and then the stand-up shower with the glass behind me. This bathroom is very unique because it also has another sliding door that goes into the backyard. Well, here we are in the primary ensuite, so I will take you on a tour of this unique home. Now, I wanted to let you know that this home was very special. So, of course, it's beautiful and stunning and artistically designed, but it also has a very family feel to it. So, you probably won't find this in many homes when you have a bathtub in the middle of your primary bedroom. But the concept behind this, and it really works for this family here who built this home, which was built for this reason, is the idea is, you know, when you have a tub here, because this primary bedroom is so large, it feels more like you can do so much more in this room, you know, like if you had a TV here, if you had a glass of wine, or maybe you're with your children around and you're bathing them. So it's very unique, and I think it's a very cool idea as well. Because why would you want to be in like a little, you know, 7 or 8 by 8 or 10 by 10 room with your bathtub when you can also enjoy your bedroom, your backyard, and natural light. So that being said, let's take a look at the bathtub. So it's freestanding, it's a composite stone, it's nice and smooth. And then we have the rose gold as well for the faucets, and over here as well. And I love this. And this is some beautiful stonework as well. But let me take you on to the rest of the primary bedroom. So again, the polished heated stone, the concrete look throughout the entire home. This room set up like a seating area if you wanted to add maybe something else, but they set it up as a seating area, which I love because you can open up the sliding doors and be like an indoor-outdoor feel, as well as your larger space. Now you will notice above me here, so there's these two unique lights. So the home has so many different lighting fixtures. This one is by Sabrina Landini, so an Italian designer. So these ones were specially imported. Actually, a lot of the light fixtures here, when we go around the home, you'll notice it's very detailed and they're all very unique, very custom. And I love it. So we do have, again, the surround sound, air conditioning, the heating as well. And then now above the bathtub, we have the Gulby lights hanging from the top. But let me show you the rest of the primary bedroom, and let's go into the ensuite. Follow me. Okay, here we are. So many great features about this bathroom. So as we come into the entrance here, you'll notice on these sides are this beautiful tile work for these tiles, and lots of cabinet space. A feature that I love, because I do like to curl my hair sometimes, but most of the time I straighten my hair, I'm gonna pull it out. So for example, here is the Dyson curler, but they have the outlets here. Boom. So it's nice. So when you have it, you can just put it away, and these ones don't get up too much heat. So you have for your hair dryer, your steam, or your whichever you'd like, you can plug in. Lots of counter space. So we have the dual sinks. We have the quartz countertop, detailed undermount sink. Again, with the ombre, with the nickel color coming into the rose gold. Yes, I just love checking out water control. I have no idea why. And then we have two medicine cabinets. Actually, behind here, I can't open up too well, but you can kind of see, and we get fingerprints on their glass, on their mirrors, but there you go. So nice and deep and hidden away. And this one's actually, even though it sets back, you can't really tell because it's very smooth. I mean, we're only about a ½ inch or so coming around for your mirrors. Lots of lighting, so it's perfect for doing your makeup. Above me, we also have the skylights. So again, lots of light and airy. And again, all this different counter space. And then, I don't know if you can hear that, but this is the textured as well. So I love this. Nice and textured. And then of course we do have the underlight. So it makes for good, especially if it's all dark and you're coming around, because it does have blackout curtains in the primary bedroom. Now, not typical glass, art glass. That's right, art glass throughout the entire home. Let me show you. So you can open it up either ways, and then coming in, here we are. Here we are. So this is a shower, a steam shower, and it's dual. So if you and your partner, or your whole family, whoever wants, we have 2 rain showers above me, and we have 2, again, the rose gold body washes here. We have benches, we have side shelves, as well as the linear drainages as well. Tons and tons of cabinet space. So lots of shelving, again, throughout the entire home. And I'm gonna pull this out, and this would be, here would be your laundry. So maybe you wanna put your darks and your lights so you don't mix them up. Kind of a cool detail. Well, let's keep on going. Again, detail hooks for your towels. And then we have the bathroom behind me. You can see, and that's right, it has a Toto toilet. I love these toilets, they're fabulous. So, you know, not everybody loves them, but a lot of people do love them. So it's really great. They're electric, they're self-cleaning, you know, they have sprayers and dryers. It's very fancy, it's very neat. But let me show you the walk-in closet. Let's go. So I'm gonna take you onto the dressing area. Oh, hello. Here we are in the oversized dressing area, and look at how spacious it is. I can dance in here, I can twirl around. That's how big it is. But I'm gonna start. So look at this. Tons of area for all your shoes, and I was just admiring her shoes here. A lot of great ones. Lots of shelving so you can have your shoes and your handbags on display, and lots of different drawers and cabinets. You'll notice the detail here. Well, it's also nice and deep, but the detail, again, on all their fixtures, and this one is actually made out of quartz, so it's that pinky quartz color handle. I love it. And then some linear lights underneath the shelving. So if you really want to showcase maybe an item, in these cases they're showcasing some artwork and some kids' toys, that's great. But as you can see, lots of space, and then we have some glass behind some of the shelves as well. But you'll notice it has tons of cabinets for hanging up stuff. So I don't want to open up all their stuff, but I'm gonna open up one. Okay, so a nice area. So lots of room for long stuff. So dresses, trench coats, longer skirts, maybe some trousers would go here, and extra room for some more shoes. And up top as well. And then even up top, you have lots more cabinet space throughout. And then if you notice, they actually have all this detailed millwork at the top, which is kind of neat, and some really neat lighting as well. But I love all the details. This home has so much love into it. And it has, again, the gold with the quartz pink area. But lots of room. One of my little favorite features of this room here, that it has a makeup station. So if you want to sit here, maybe do your face, put your makeup on, your creams, or try on your shoes, it has a nice little area with some drawers. So on the main level, we have the powder room. Let's go have a look. So we have, again, decked in countertop space from the kitchen into the powder room, and these beautiful fixtures and handles and lights. Let's check out this faucet here. Oh, I love it. So many different features in all of the different bathrooms. So then we have the above sink here, the messy sink, and then again, the knurled textured handles for the drawers as well. Lots of space, and I love their artwork. So this isn't actually been painted on. This is actually like a wall covering, so like kind of like a wallpaper in a sense, and it wraps around, and it's vinyl, I believe, and it comes on here. So it really adds an extra added texture and feel to this home. And I don't know if you can see, but we have a butterfly. Again, it's a Sambrina Landini light fixture here that's imported from Italy. And then coming behind me will be the toilet. And then of course we do have the lights underneath. But I'm gonna take you just pass into the main entrance where you saw earlier. And this is where it's gonna be the closets. So let's follow me. So coming down a couple of steps, you'll notice, again, lots of different cabinet space and lots of great features. We have the quartz stone detail on these handles. Opening up, so double cabinets, closet space for your jackets, maybe below for your shoes or different pieces. Maybe you want to call it a mudroom. Maybe you want to call this just an extension for your closet space. And coming around, we have some more hook areas as well. So if you wanted to hang up your jackets or your sweaters, you kind of have like a little nook. And then also, if you wanted to sit down as a bench, you know, and put your shoes on. So I like that they have the bench and then, oh, little kid boots, so cute. And then lots of drawer space. And then more closet space as well throughout the entire home. So this one actually has another room for this home, but I'm not going to show you. But in here behind me is another bedroom, and it does have an ensuite. So maybe you have a guest that's going to stay over, maybe you have a nanny, maybe you have a caretaker, or maybe you want to use it as something else. It's another whole bedroom behind me. But let's follow through. And as we enter into the laundry space, you'll notice we have these great little doors. So blocking it off, come on in. Quartz countertop, love this. Oversized washer and dryer, well, Whirlpool. So great size, they're front loaders. Lots of large counter space, especially if you're gonna be doing all your laundry, your sheets. It's a great place to fold. Another great detail is, where do you put your stuff when you have to hang it to dry? Some people use the rod over the bathtub, but here you don't need to. So they've added a rod here. So if you wanted to maybe hang some of your wet stuff, or if you're maybe steaming and ironing, and as you're doing it, you can just hang it there before you put it away into your closet space. And as well underneath, we have the linear lights coming in, more counter space, and lots of cupboard space to put all your laundry detergents, your linens and all that jazz, your brooms, and more counter space. And then again, it has this scratch resistant undermount sink. And then this time we have more of a different tub, like a darker color, gold, and great water control. So lots and lots of cabinet space, and which flows and brings you right into the kitchen behind me, and then upstairs. Coming up onto the top level here of this home. So we just walked up some stairs that were engineered hardwood flooring, and now we are on the top floor, and it's carpet. Oh, I love carpet, especially on bedrooms, because it always feels nice on my toesies. But let's have a look on one of the bedrooms. Before we get into one of the bedrooms, you will notice it has lots of linen space behind me, and another room over there for storage. But let's go check out the first bedroom. Here we are in one of the bedrooms upstairs. Have a look. So nice and bright, have the light for facing into the front area. You will notice it does have two large detailed closet space, and behind there it's all organized. There's drawers as well as hanging spaces, but you'll notice the solidness of these doors and the detail. And then again, it has almost like a brass finishing for the handles. Let's go check out the bathroom. It's over here. Here we are in the shower. So it has beautiful porcelain tile work here, as well as behind me. You'll notice the difference and the detail again for the different styles. We have the brass style top shower, and then the body wash as well. So nice color brass for your body wash. Oh, and then it also has the shelves. I love when I see bathrooms like this. Makes for a great feel, as well as it has the linear drainage on the bottom, the electric toilet, and then again, detail. So if you can see up nice and close, we have the quartz stone pink for the handles, the quartz countertop, and then the brass colored for the faucet. Great water control. Oh, great lighting. Let's go check out the rest of the upstairs. Here we are in one of the bathrooms. So as you can see, slightly different style in the bathroom. So we have one large sink, undermount here, but we still have the two faucets. And so this is kind of like the goldy brass color. Great water control, great tile work throughout. Lots of different cabinet space. These handles are a little bit different. They're different color, again, quartz, but look behind me. So we have the bathtub area, and look at the curvature of this glass. Love it. Details. This home again is all about the detail. It has a really nice, beautiful piece to it. Again, with the gold brass style, almost like brass in color. Head shower, and then body wash, and then the bathtub. And all this beautiful different stone tile work as well. And then we have the heated toilet behind me. But let's walk through the closet space. Lots of room here in this closet, drawers, cabinets, lots. And then here we are in one of the children's bedrooms, facing into the backyard. But let's go look at the rest of the home. So as we walked up to the top part, you will notice that it did have a glass railing. So glass really opens up a home. It doesn't really make it close off. So that's why a lot of people like to put glass. It looks good, it looks sleek. And then you have the very sleek, the matte black detail of the railings throughout. So let's go look at this other room. This one here is set up like a play area. So again, nice and spacious for this playroom. And finally, the last bedroom upstairs, nice and spacious, lots of window space. Now let me show you this room's walk-in closet. Very spacious and organized. It's so cute. Oh my God, I love it so much in here. Like, it's so adorable. This is a perfect family home, lots of room, and coming onto its own ensuite. Again, it has beautiful fixtures throughout the entire home. Quartz countertop. This time it has the one faucet, but still the double sink, and the details around the mirrors and all the wall. Love it. So here we are in the lower level, and I'm going to show you the other office room. Come on in. Here we are is another office, or it's the man's room, the man's cave, the muscular room. That's why we have a different, kind of a different feel to the house in this room. So darker, bolder colors, very masculine inspired. So it's actually his office, so that makes sense. But lots of space. So we have lots of shelving space with undermount lighting, room for the TV that's set back, and the glass here for the fake fireplace. Over height ceiling, so you don't feel like you're in the lower level of a home. So it has nice, these great feelings. And the space, look at the space, so much. But let's go check out the rest of the lower level. Here we are. So this alternatively could be a games room. They have children, but usually maybe you want to put like a foosball table, a pool table, ping pong. Great for a setup because you do have the extra wine area, the beverage bar. So again, quartz countertop, the shelving, the linear lights underneath. Lots of different cabinet space, and we have this one, I believe, I can't tell with the lighting, but it's the black lacquer, and then another beverage for cooling if you wanted to put your sodas or your beers or your wines. And then again, lots of drawer space. And then the sink, here we go with the chrome and nice water control. Love it. We also have a fabulous bathroom again on the lower level. So as you can see, nice and bright for being on the lower level. We have again the quartz countertop, Lots of space behind me, the toilet, and then the textured glass art. And then behind would be the body shower. So what else do we have in the lower level? I'll show you. We have another bedroom. So this one is set up as kind of like a gym storage area. But if you want to have it, you can make it to a bedroom. And now I'm gonna show you one of my favorite features of this home. I mean, aside from the primary bedroom, but the media room. That's right, the media room. Check this place out. It's like having your own movie theater in your own home. So we have this gigantic screen, overhead projector that's coming onto the screen. And then we have all these different levels. So we have 2 levels of a TV to relax, sit back, and look at this. You want to sit here, eat your popcorn, drink your wine, have your sodas, have your family sit with you, have your friends, your dog, whoever, and you can sit back and you can watch some awesome Netflix. Well, this concludes our tour here of this gorgeous home in British Properties in West Vancouver. If you have any questions or if you'd like to view this stunning home, feel free to reach out. You can call, text, or email me. My name is Erin Price Emery, your local real estate expert.